Good morning, students. Last session we had studied Henry's law. In this session we will be studying applications of Henry's law. The first important application of Henry's law is preparation of aerated drinks. That is soda water, cold drinks, etc. You know that soda water bottles and cold drink water bottles are packed under high pressure, more than 1 atmospheric pressure. And in the bottles, the vacant space above the liquid is CO2 gas at high pressure. More the amount of pressure exerted by this CO2 gas, more is the amount of CO2 gas dissolved in the liquid. According to Henry's law, higher the pressure, more will be the solubility. So the making of aerated drinks also follows the Henry's law. Second application. When people move from lower altitudes to higher altitudes, that means when people climb mountains, as the height increases from the sea level, the atmospheric pressure decreases. As the pressure decreases, the amount of oxygen that dissolves in our blood also decreases. At very high altitudes, the amount of oxygen that dissolves in our blood further decreases. And so the oxygen reaching the brain cells also decrease. And the people at higher altitudes suffer from a disease called anoxia. In this, the oxygen reaching brain cells has decreased, due to which the person becomes weak and cannot think properly. So what is anoxia? It is caused due to higher altitudes. And here the amount of oxygen in the blood decreases, due to which the person becomes weak and is not able to think properly. However, it is a temporary condition, and when an individual comes back to the lower altitudes, he is normal again. Third application. We are talking about deep sea divers. As the people dive in the sea, as you go down, the pressure increases. When the pressure increases, the amount of air that dissolves in your blood also increases. Deep sea divers carry air cylinders with them. As they move down, the pressure increases. So amount of air that dissolves in their blood also increases. They are suggested to come to the surface slowly. Slowly the pressure decreases and slowly the dissolved air is released. But if some danger is there in the sea, they have to come to the surface very fast. So the dissolved gases are evolved from their body in the form of bubbles. These bubbles are trapped in their capillaries, and it creates a very painful situation called bends. And sometimes these bends are also fatal. In earlier times, such persons were sent in the decompression chambers for many hours. But then also, all the effects could not be nullified. So nowadays, following the Henry's law, The air cylinders diluted with helium are used. The cylinders used nowadays contain approximately 11.6% helium, 56% of nitrogen, and remaining is oxygen. Why we are using helium? Because helium has the highest KH value. So its solubility is least. So amount of air that will dissolve in the blood will decrease and the problem of bends will decrease many fold times. Thank you.